Okay, welcome back to Tank Talks. This is Ian
What's
and
up?
this is V. And
Hi,
we're,
guys.
we're at Reef Monster, and we're just kind of here to. We did some filming here earlier today, and now we're gonna chat with the owner V and kind of, tap into the mind of like LFS owner and like why you want to do things like that. So, why did you want to start a shop? It's like a lot of competition, right? Already. So,
Why do I want to start a shop? That's a very big question, but I feel that a lot of LFS did not provide the things I wanted, but I don't want to go too deep into that because
Sure.
it might accidentally offend some people.
okay. Well, we don't have to go into what they can't provide, but let's talk about what you are looking for in LFS. Maybe that's easier to.
Yeah, probably, okay, in terms of LFS, for marine industry, they only have like fish and corals, right? So ideally, we want to look for the best in quality without compromising the price, which is a bit challenging to do. And in terms of the quality part, right, that itself is quite hard to find already this time. That is why I came out and start my own LFS, because I can control what kind of quality goods that's going up, Yeah. So that's the main reason why I started the LFS. At the back of my mind, making profit is that's secondary. It's a bold statement to say, but it's really.
I was like, I want to start a shop, but I was like, is it going to make me a lot of money? No, probably not.
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day, if you can't look at a shop, they're like nice displays. I asked him if he was selling displays. He's like, no. He just wants to keep stuff. And I was like, if I had shown me the same, like a display would just be putting stuff I can't have at home, right?
Yeah, trust me, man. There's no LFS owner who just set up a shop with the mindset of becoming rich, man.
I think
it's passion first.
Yeah, if you want to sell to, I think you go open a tuition center, you know what I mean? Like you're not. I think you're gonna make a lot of money opening a fish shop. I mean, I'm sure there are some people who do, but it's just, if you're looking for maximum return on your money, you're probably not the smartest thing to do.
Fish shop is not the way to go.
So you're talking about quality stuff, right? So what would you say you have done at your shop in service on the fish and coral front, right? In service of seeking that higher level or seeking to produce that higher level of quality.
So for corals, mainly I kind of like SPS the most as opposed to the other corals. That's because I played the marine for about, I think, 12 years old, So over time, you kind of get bored of it, all the softies, the LPS, right? You want to look for some challenges, and that's where the SPS comes into play. And then SPS is all about getting the best color out of that tiny frag with what you can do, right? So the problem is a lot of I think I'm treading on very.
It's okay, just as long as you don't call out individual people or be rude, I think it is okay,
Okay, let's just put it this way. I feel that as a hobbyist, I would like to buy from a shop that probably sells like frags or colonies that are more stable, well conditioned to the aquarium, which kind of takes time to achieve that. So, in a sense, right, with the Singapore rentals rate, right, it's really not that sustainable if they were to go that route. So, I didn't care about profit, so I just took that route. And most of the frags that I do now, right, I kind of chop it up. I condition them for like 1 or 2 months, make sure they encrust properly, they grow out the new nubs before I release it to the public to sell. Even with my fish system, I do the same thing. So a lot of my fish that comes in, I don't immediately just post it for sale. What I do is I just keep them for some time, observe them, feed them, make sure they are fed. Nothing is really wrong with them. They don't have funky swimming movements, right? They don't have white spots all over. Then and only then I would release the fish.
Yeah.
So with that extra work that I do, I have to factor in the time and the cost just increases. Yeah, but I'm sure some of the reefers will understand that lah.
Yeah. I think we're not like the US, right, where you got like marine collectors or whatever. It's like I want to buy like fully quarantined fish already.
Yeah.
Like there's not that option is not available. So if the next
Exactly.
best thing is like, okay, at least the fish are fresh, not fresh off the boat. They've been around. At least they are eating. You know, there's a higher degree of confidence in.
Yeah,
in
they have better immunity system. So the chances of them going in your tank and surviving is much higher, but not 100%.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
whenever it goes to a client's tank, it's just fair game, really, right? You can't really cover anything there. So yeah, so you should say that I think we have videos of this, like we show like release Flame Hawk release 10 April, no Flame Angel release on 10 April. So
Yep.
yeah, that is, you know, for example, like I think we're more used to like shipments coming in, then we get the whole flood of things and like go down immediately to buy. I buy stuff immediately.
Correct.
You know, some people do it as well. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, but like I think if you know newer hobbyists do that, you just need to, you know, be more
Cautious, like
be
you
more
have
cautious,
to, you know, you have to do your homework and understand what kind of risk you're taking.
Yeah. You know, the safest thing is to have a small empty observation tank. I think that's the safest thing. Even if you don't treat it, at least you know that okay, if it died day one, well, better it died in an observation tank than die in your tank. You don't know what,
Exactly.
not knowing what it died of.
Exactly.
Right. So the fact that you know the shop is willing to take on some of that risk, you know, it's commendable. And also that ramp of you trying to get your profit back, especially when the shop is first starting out,
Yeah.
is more difficult because the corals can't be sold immediately, the fish can't be sold immediately. So there is definitely more challenging.
Yeah, in a sense. But again, you know, I do this out of passion, not really to you know, get rich quick.
Yeah.
So for now, I think it's still okay. Luckily for me, there's my group of supporters who are coming back constantly to, you know, give me some boost.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that's what everyone needs to do locally. You know, we want to see more competition, more LFS. This generally just means it's better lah. If it's always controlled by a monopoly of few people, it's like wow.
Correct.
You know,
So
it's quite rough lah for the consumers at least.
yeah.
The same big players are there. You know, it's a bit difficult lah. So what are some of the kind of like things you plan to do in the future?
Whoa. Okay, so ideally, because my shop is small, I don't have much space for a lot of corals. So I only have like two coral tanks, including one anemone system. So it's like 3 really small system for corals. So the idea here is not to have everything under the sun. So it's just, I will probably turn to the more exotic, the higher end market, the higher end products, right? Because of the space issue. And I think this is something that a lot of LFS are not providing, right? Because everybody is just looking to sell the cheapest stuff, right? So to say.
Yeah, I think some of different places have different strategy. Like, you know, if you have a very large area,
Correct,
you can
correct.
bring more of the
Correct.
stuff that the margins aren't as high, but because of sheer volume, you know, you can move stuff. Right? So, like I say, if it's space, there's an issue, then you want to be particular about what you inhabit
Yeah.
the space with,
Yeah.
especially with fish or for corals. So that makes sense.
Yeah, so for my fish system, you can see there's only like it's a 500 liter system lah. It's not very big, and it's like only 1, 2, 3. It's like 10 compartments, so I can ideally house like 10 fishes at a time, 10 really good fishes. So the reason I didn't go too big is because I want to spend my attention in taking care of these 10 fishes as opposed to taking care of 100 fishes, right? Because I just don't think I can do it. Person.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so
not easy.
I just leave it to 10 really good fishes for now, and we see how it goes.
I mean, if it really takes off, you just rent a unit, right?
That's what he's been telling me all the time.
Yeah, I mean, if it does go well, then you know it's clearly a market for more conscientious. I'm not saying that other people are not. I'm just saying that, you know, if there's a demand for certain things, then yeah, bro, why not, right? If there's support, if the customers are coming back, it should be some sort of testament as to you know, things are going well.
I think now in the hobby, people are starting to kind of do their research more, do their homework more. So I can see the trend going towards that direction. It's just that no one is providing that kind of facility.
Yeah. So like I'm in the same boat. If I could buy quarantine fish or whatever it is, yeah, I pay like double, triple, 4 times a month for that thing just for extra insurance, right? I'm not saying that it has to be 100% like, but you took out a lot of the heavy work, instead of me having to cooperate myself or whatever.
Isn't that the best,
That's,
right?
that's ideal, but you
if you tried quarantining fish yourself, right, you'll understand the frustration.
it's
And even if they charge like 2 times, 3 times above market rate, I think it's totally fair.
So someone was telling me this the other day. Oh, but then you won't quarantine your cheap fish. I was like, no, but you will, because you quarantine your expensive fish. And let's say you want to add some bunch of chromis, right? Because you like the schooling effect. It's like $4 sing. And then they're like, are you really not gonna quarantine your chromis and introduce
Just
like
because it's cheap.
Like,
Just because it's cheap.
But you're not. You're protecting the tank as a thing, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So like, I want to make sure that these chromis don't bring in anything. So yeah, if you tell me, okay, it's $10 a pot, 15, and okay lah. Even if I cannot guarantee, verify or whatever it is, at least I've seen the stuff here. The reviews are okay. Then I'm more willing to spend that money to put it in the thing, especially if you kind of show your protocol and whatever it is. I think it's okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So you want to shout out a shop? Do you have any socials or anything you want to let people know?
Social, I don't have Facebook, I don't have Instagram. No, but you can join our Telegram broadcast group. That's where we are most active, which is the handle Reef Monster SG. So just hit us up and then just join our broadcast group for the latest update.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you for letting us film here today. Everyone knows support.
Thanks for having me.
Support, of course. Support new owner, support local.
Support local.
I mean, we're all local, I guess. It's all FS, right? So, yeah,
Support
just come
Reef
in, check
Monster.
it out. If you have bought here stuff before, let people to comment know. If you haven't, will you be able to try? What do you think about this approach? And let us know. Thank you. Bye.